Hi Leo, thank you for stopping by the channel. This is Empathic Solutions Tarot. I'm Mercedes. Alright, I'm going to start with an intuitive message for you. Not a single thread that has a head can fit through the eye of a needle. That's the rooming card we have here. It's the whirling goddess. Seems like, the things that have been always comfortable for you, the precepts that you have lived with and the way you have lived has worked really well for you. You've manifested things, you've grown things. But does it seem lately like there just could be more? Like amongst the fruitfulness and the things that you have created, who you are, there seems to be parts that are just deadening, falling away around you. Sure. There's still your your core that thrives. Maybe a little bit of complacency. Things are changing, whether they're at the forefront of your mind now, and if they're not, life is calling for a change. Maybe there's a little boredom, stagnancy. Maybe a lot of things in your life are just not exciting anymore, but they're comfortable. They're very comfortable. And like I said, it's worked. It's a system that has worked for you. But there's like a burning of creativity or passion that sits in you. That is always there. Creativity, sure, you find things to keep you entertained, satisfied. But there's something inside of you that is ready to explore the world, to do things in a more daring, maybe risky way, in a good risky way. Sometimes it's like you don't want to rock the boat of what is. And you can fill your world with things that make you happy. New things come, old things go. But in the mind, it is not exploring the outer world. What more could you do if you just said, fuck it, I want to do this now, instead of that? Or there's a burden of familiarity that it's rooted so deep and it's colorful. It's like nostalgia of the past and the refusal to make room for something new. It's a loop. What was never noticed in your world is starting to be a hindrance to continuing on the way things are. It's like might be repetitive behaviors or the comfort or sustaining of acceptance found, but leaving you no freedom for new calls. And there's a pause. And from within a new thought arises. A cycle is ending. Even if you want to stay the same, I don't think your destiny or the universe is going to let you do that. It's time to emerge and shed some old things, to kick some old comfortable things out, because new things want to come in, and if there is no space for them to come in, then we become slowly dissatisfied, maybe a little cynical. I mean, there's the good, like I said, the fruitful in your life, and it works. But is that still what you want? After all this time, is it still what you want? Or could you want more? There's an active force cutting through this bullshit, calling logic and fortitude to emerge in the place of complacency. You know, there'll be a pause for rest. And after the rest, you can emerge new, be daring, and come out of this zone. Because it is going to be risky, a leap of faith. And when I look at your cards, the Ten of Wands in reverse with the Six of Cups, like I said, it's burdening, but it has this nostalgia and this comfort that has been deep-rooted. I mean, deep-rooted. And you find it okay. But it's becoming not okay because there's no movement. You're being asked to think like the Queen of Swords. She's thinking right here. She has her sword up, and I mean, she's a very fierce queen. She'll cut you. She'll cut things off. She'll remind you that there's no bullshit. She wants something tangible. She's paired here with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is an ending. It's done, finito. You know, you need to cut through any bullshit, whether it's your own or someone else's or a situation or a habit. She's done. She's saying, well, wait a minute. This really has to stop. Because I'm staring at the same old shit. Waiting. And here, I mean, he's waiting for the fruits of his labor to come in, and there's some, they look alright, but around it, it's just like all fucked up. It's not even supposed to be there. And it's going to kill off what is fruitful in the middle. Because why? Because when we leave old leaves on a plant, it sucks the life out of the ones that are trying to live. And he's just waiting there, la-di-da, with his wand. I mean, he wants creativity and he wants it to be lucrative as well. And then you have the Father of Swords, which is the King of Swords, right here with your Queen of Swords. So you're embodying both energies. The Queen facilitates the action that the King wants. Yeah? King's the active. Okay. The yin and yang. Okay. The King is just as cutting. Look at him here. He's looking like, really? Really? Do we really want this? Because it looks like this is dying off. It's dying off, and you're starting to see that. There's worms. The worms crawling, the worms crawl out. La-di-da. But the last card that you have is the Fool. That's starting brand new. That is leaving all these precepts behind and taking a leap of faith. He's learning to fly right here. And he's on a branch. What do? We learn to fly. We jump off the branch. And not that you don't. Leos get what they want. Leos have a charisma. What have you been doing that keeps you confined in ideas, in things that you've been told, or things that you just do? The theme for this month is jump out of that. Do something that's scary, but something you've always wanted to do. Check it out. You know, attempt it. Attempt to let go and embrace what's unknown. Find that within yourself. Find something new about yourself that you didn't know was there. Even if there's others around you that will say, what the hell is Leo doing? Why does she think she could do that? Or he or she, I mean, it's not gender specific. I just, I don't know, we always use he or she, right? But energy doesn't have gender. It has energy that is either feminine or masculine and interchangeable. We have both within us. Integrate both. Be courageous. This is the message theme for this month. Take a leap. Find out something you didn't know about yourself. Okay. If this resonated with you, please leave a comment. Say so. Please like, subscribe, and share. The more it is liked, it's shared, it gets circulated, and more people can see it. Thank you very much. Good luck.